Welcome to the Wild Magic Podcast Season 1, The Rise of the Shine Brigade. This episode contains explicit language not suited for sprouts, tots, or toadstools. Trigger warnings and music credits can be found in the description below.
Shine Brigade, after a long day of training and coming into yourselves and learning how to use your abilities, you've been given time to be at home, be with your family, do things that you need to do in your everyday life before returning to this incident at the Jump King. Before we begin at the Jump King, is there anything that anybody would like to do?
Are we traveling together to the Jump King? Or...
You can if you want to make plans to go together.
I mean, it is more gas efficient, like
It is
you
more
can use
gas
the
efficient,
carpool
but,
lane,
like,
it
how did
saves
we
time
get
on
here?
traffic.
Anise showed up today, after y'all called her. So she's got her own vehicle.
Griffin definitely doesn't have his driver's license. I mean,
That's an important backstory.
Michael's a
Yeah.
public transport person for sure. He doesn't own his own car.
Delilah
has a bike.
Yeah.
Owns a mechanic shop?
Mm-hmm. He drives customer cars around if he needs to.
That's amazing.
But that's about it.
Wow, the nuance here. The building.
What about Recklin?
Recklin was planning on taking the public transportation back and then biking there. He does not own a car.
Delilah is actively avoiding going home, so she wouldn't do anything.
Do you all have your own cars? Are we meeting up just at the Jump King, or does anyone need a ride?
I was just gonna ride the train over there.
Hey.
Just stop right next to
How
it.
many?
Ride?
Yeah, how many people can you fit in your vehicle?
Well, I've got a minivan, so I mean...
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that
Not
beats...
minivan, SUV. You know how it is.
Can I sit in the front? I get kind of car sick.
Yeah, no one else is called shotgun.
Hey, do you got the backpack? So you got like the middle back, and then you have that second
Oh,
back.
we've got the backpack.
Oh,
We set
can
up
I be in the backpack?
I mean, legroom's gonna be a little tight.
I'd say that's
but
all right. I love the
if
backpack.
you're sure.
Oh, I love the backpack. Please let me in the backpack. Oh my God, there's already some fruit snacks in there. Someone left some fruit snacks in there. How long have that been? They're hard.
Oh, don't mind what you found back there.
Oh, okay. I won't. Don't mind if
Probably
they're
don't.
missing.
Probably don't eat those either.
Oh, okay.
Rebecca, did you already eat?
No.
Do you think he eats stuff on the subway too?
That's old.
Well, he's still big and strong, so I guess it's worked out. Anyway, if you all want to pile in, then we can get going.
Take us to the Jump King!
Yeah.
I think on the way to the Jump King, Delilah is texting Rocco just a series of emojis basically conveying, what's going on? Are you okay?
Rocco is not consistent at texting back.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of goes on long periods that can span multiple days in which nobody hears from him. So when you don't get a response back, it doesn't necessarily worry you, but it is also a little concerning considering that he was probably working at the Jump King when everything went down. Okay, Shine Brigade, despite the wonderful and decadent public transportation system that so many taxpayers spend so much money on, you all load into Anissa's minivan and you head to the industrial district where the Jump King lies.
On the way, does anyone want to stop for empanadas? I mean, I haven't had dinner. I don't know about you all.
I guess I haven't eaten yet.
How do you feel about empanadas?
I mean, I'm feeling kind of car sick, but I think it'll probably be fine.
Oh no. Well, just make sure you have a bag. And I know there's a good place in the industrial district. You two down for empanadas?
I don't know what it is, but you know I'm down. Yeah, let's empanada.
I guess a cheese empanada would be alright.
We get empanadas.
Okay, you stop by Cheeseland, which is something that I created way before this session. You get a good amount of empanadas, which fuel your journey into the industrial district.
Really good.
I am not feeling good. I think my lactose intolerance is kind of acting up.
Oh no.
Hey, You're lactose. You got the double cheese one.
I really like cheese. You're gonna go put your life on the line. You might as well have a cheese empanada before.
Either way, I'm glad to have something in my belly.
Hey, Rec, do you still have the plastic bag back there?
Hold on. Oh my god. There's so many
Quickly.
things back here.
Just
Is this
It's coming, please.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Let's put my
God.
leg up. Oh shit. Okay,
Oh, God.
plastic bag. Oh, ah, shit. That's
Roll
Billy.
the window down, please.
Here, take this.
It's too late.
Oh.
That's good. I didn't want you throwing up my
Oh,
bag of holding
no.
milk.
Well, it's a good thing we're going to like a jump place. This is really gonna put your stomach at ease.
I'm sorry about your minivan, niece. Do you have some napkins or something? I can clean it up.
Open the glove box.
It's stuck shut. I think it might be the vomit in the hinges.
Oh, what? What are you eating?
Roll down the windows.
Okay, you guys stop by a gas station to clean up what happened. And eventually you find your way to the Jump King. To set the scene, the Jump King is sort of like an old defunct building that hasn't been touched up in a long time. You know, sort of those places where they have signs that clearly were once very vibrant and very bright that have over time just fallen to age, where some of the letters don't light. And, you know, whereas it would typically say the Jump King at night, it just kind of says the Jimpka. You approach the building, you see that surprisingly there's not a lot of people around. I wanted everybody to make a perception check.
It's gonna be an 8 from Rec.
Good old 10 from Griffin.
11 for Delilah.
Solid 16 for Denise.
18 for Michael.
18 for Michael. Griff, I should have made you roll at disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because Michael rolled well enough. Michael, as you pull up on this not very well kept street in this part of town that's a little bit outside of the normal, you actually see that parked behind sort of a advertisement is a Action 5 news van.
Let the rest of the party know about that. Should we check that out first? See if they know anything? See if there's anybody inside? They might not be in the van anymore. They might be dealing with whatever situation is in there.
The news crew?
I mean, they might have gotten trapped or something. I don't know. We should take a better look.
Those hooligans might have eaten them. That's a good point.
Oh god, you think they ate the news people?
I don't know. I don't put it past them. Delilah, what do you think? You're the expert in these sort of things.
I don't know why you'd eat news people when there's perfectly good pizza inside the Jump King.
Different people, different tastes, you know?
Well, I mean, we're not in a rush, so yeah, we can take a detour.
Can we walk closer to the van and just try to do a closer inspection?
Yes, absolutely. You walk closer to the van. The Action 5 news van is always pristine, very well kept. You pull on the handles, it is locked. Looking through the windows, it appears kind of as you'd expect a van to be. There's a couple technical elements that are scattered throughout the inside. There doesn't seem to be any obvious sign of something gone wrong or disorder of any sort. It just seems like an abandoned van.
I don't know about this.
Could I make a sleight of hand check to try to pick the lock on the news van?
Yes, I would love for you to do that.
I only got a 10.
A 10. The van is pretty well locked. It's difficult for you to pick it.
Well, you never know. Maybe they had cool stuff in there, but I guess we'll never find out.
You can't just break into people's stuff and take it. That's illegal.
Anise is gonna walk up to the van and put her hand on it, close her eyes, and try to channel her shine power to see like some sort of after shadow of what went on here. Not really knowing if this is how it works.
Okay, yes, I'd like you to roll a shine check.
Ooh. Shockingly an 18.
18. You close your eyes and focus for a moment. After the training, you sort of understand how to bring your powers to the forefront. And when you open your eyes, you see little after images of green. You see that at a certain point, there was a lot of news organizations at this place, sort of getting the scoop of the day that the Jump King had been taken over, that nobody could enter or exit as far as they knew. You see these after images take their shots, do their report, and then leave. But you see an after image of Tia Tumbleweed and her crew enter inside of the building, and that's all you see.
Guys, I think I just used the shine like intentionally. The crew, Tia Tumbleweed and all of her people, they went inside.
Real quick, do we see you transform when this happens?
You do not transform in this moment, no. You just see these after images of green.
Particularly perceptive. You might notice like little flashes of like green kind of like reflecting in on her eyes.
Something tells me we need to get in there quickly.
Yeah, does one of you have a Griff or someone? Does one of you have access to the news with your phone or something?
I could check. I'll see if I can go on their website. Is there a live broadcasting app for the Action 5 News?
You go to the Jump King website and you see that there's a sort of banner that's been added to the site that says temporarily closed, is what it says.
What about the news website? Is there any stories posted on
Yes, you go to the news website, and from what you can glean, a group of teenagers seems to have just entered the Jump King and refused to leave. And the news articles are kind of vague on the details. It seems like not a lot of people know exactly what's happening inside, but as far as people know, they're not like holding hostages or anything. They're just being very rowdy.
The Tia Tumbleweed isn't like live streaming it from inside.
And there's no new posts after that one.
There is no new posts after that one, no.
I think we should go, investigate the windows and see if we can see in there before we go in. I don't want to rush into this.
Well, it's just a bunch of rowdy teenagers, right? I mean, how much harm could they be doing?
Yeah, they said this was going to be an easy win for us, right?
Did you guys ever go to high school? Kids are vicious. They're horrifying, terrible creatures, teenagers. We can't just go in there.
I gotta agree with Griff on this one. High schoolers are the worst, but these aren't even high schoolers. They're middle schoolers.
So what are you proposing we do? Do I gotta go get a cap and turn around all cool like? What are we preparing for middle schoolers? I'm unfamiliar with what you're implicating here.
We gotta figure out the layout of the Jump King. We gotta go up to the windows, peek inside, see where they are, see if there's a back door. We gotta plan an escape route so that if we get caught, we can run away. And then,
This is taking too long.
Yeah,
Michael starts walking towards the main entrance.
wait, no, guys.
Yeah, I think I smell pizza.
You walk up to the double glass doors of the Jump King. There is a single sign that has been posted that says no adults.
Oh.
You look into the entrance and it seems to be dark from the outside. It seems like all the lights in the staging welcome area have been purposefully turned off.
I want to try the door.
The door is unlocked.
See? I mean, they're just letting us right in. It can't be that bad, right?
There's really nothing to be worried about here. Just a bunch of kids playing pranks.
Griff takes 2 steps back from the door. He's definitely letting everyone else go first.
I think Delilah has been to this Jump King many times before. She knows this Jump King. It's familiar to her, and I think she would feel pretty comfortable taking the lead on this.
You probably know the layout, too. We could have just asked you.
Yeah, can I give a brief overview of the layout of the Jump King?
Sure, yeah. The Jump King in general has 2 major parts. The first is sort of the front part where, well, let's describe it as you enter. So if you were to enter, there's this little room where you can go and buy tickets and pay for entrance. If you go to the right, there's this pizzeria where long tables have been set up to allow many kids to feast on pizza. To the left of the main room is a little arcade room, which then opens up into the Jump King proper. The Jump King proper is where all the trampolines, all of the foam ball pits, it's kind of the place where all of the rowdy kids would go. This is the place where most people spend the majority of the time there. That's pretty much it. That's the Jump King. It has the front area with the arcade, the pizzeria, and the main lobby, and the back where all the trampolines are kept.
It sounds like they're mostly going to be in the ball pit area, so we're probably clear up front here.
A weird question for you. Not that I need to use it, but I always think it's important to know where they're at. Where are the restrooms located?
Delilah, you know that the restrooms...
I tried my best!
Now, the important thing about Jump King is that bathrooms need to be very accessible. Let me tell you why. When you're jumping up and down, there's movement inside of the colon.
Oh.
And improper bathroom placement can lead to certain disasters that should be avoided at all costs. So bathrooms are placed very strategically in multiple places. Pretty much in every single room, there's a set of bathrooms.
Okay. That's good enough. Thank you. This will come up. And not in a weird... And never mind. For tactics, I swear!
After the empanadas, I
No, the tactics. They're tactically good places to do stuff. Die.
We shouldn't have stopped
I'm
her
so sorry.
empanadas.
No.
Bad idea.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean like that.
Michael, do you have like an RC car or something you could pull out?
I could figure something out. What do you have in mind?
Delilah is going to channel her shine magic, feeling the warm feelings that she's had at this Jump King on many an occasion before. And it's going to manifest as a brightness, a yellow light, which she kind of concentrates into the palm of her hand, kind of squeezing around it. And still squeezing it, she is going to sort of ready the light cantrip that she could cast onto an RC car or something that could kind of scout into the dark there.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure something out for that. Michael takes out his bag of holding and starts pulling out random scrap metal and screws, a wrench that happened to be in there. Oh, that's where that thing is. Gosh. He's going to start molding these things into what looks like these like long cylindrical metal pipes that kind of wrap around themselves. And then in an orange flash, right as Michael finishes up, it comes to life. It just pops up.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Brown. What can I help you with?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm here to help. Whatever you need, I gotcha.
can you give him the light?
Michael,
Please.
that's very annoying.
What do you mean? It's just my voice.
Delilah's gonna sigh, and she's gonna take the light energy she's channeled into her hand and bestow it upon this new animated creature.
Oh, I feel all glowy inside.
All right. Where do you want him to go, Delilah?
Into the lobby there.
Just need you to walk forward that way. Just keep walking. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay, Mr. Brown, I can't really walk. I can roll if that's what you want.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Okay. You see your little animated friends just sort of roll into the lobby. The light cantrip illuminates the room a little bit. You see that on the back wall, where prizes would typically be kept, teddy bears, those little goofy pop things that you push inwards and then they jump up and go all over the place. Even the illustrious electric guitar that they kept as a prize, as a grand prize, have all been taken. The glass wall behind the main counter has been shattered. All of it is gone.
I've been saving up my tickets for 7 years for that guitar.
7 years? That
Yeah.
seems like a long time.
Well, you need 1 million tickets for it.
How many did you have?
837,000.
I guess that's pretty close.
That's a lot of time spent at a Jump King.
Yeah. It's a magical place.
So what does that mean? We're gonna have to go get it back from the middle schoolers, right?
I think so.
All right.
The Jump King, the rest of the lobby is relatively normal. It looks, as you recognize, not a lot of it has been raided or pillaged. It's just empty and dark.
Does it look like there's any booby traps or anything set up from what we can tell?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that is a 4. That is
4.
a natural 1.
No, just the devastation of having the electric guitar not be there overtakes your mind. It's too much. You don't see anything.
Delilah goes charging in.
Yes.
Good. I'm right behind you, Delilah. Michael charges after her.
You charge in, and seemingly nothing happens. When you look to your left, towards the arcade, you notice that there appears to be a locked door. When you look to the right, you see a little dim glow, a little fire, as though an oven is running.
What do you think? Pizza or video games?
Ooh, that's a
Sophie's
tough
choice indeed.
Why? ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, I think Delilah, that charge was a very energy-intensive sort of endeavor for her. She doesn't usually get swept up in moments of passion like that. And she's standing in the lobby. She's kind of getting her bearings, and her stomach just grumbles a little bit. And I think she looks towards the pizza and catches a good old whiff of that processed cheese, canned marinara sauce, and is like, well, maybe it wouldn't be safe to leave an oven on if this place is all abandoned and whatnot.
Very true. Very true. Michael licks his lips.
Griff looks over at the arcade, the locked door. He's like, I heard they had the new immortal fighting game in there. Is that true, Delilah?
Delilah, it is true. They have
Thanks, Delilah.
they have the brand new Crop Fighter 5 recently installed.
Crop Fighter 5. It's the craziest game you've ever played. The finisher moves on that, they're so mature that they had to bribe the rating agency to even put it in here.
Oh my god. I think we should go check that out.
We can go there after we check out whatever's happening over at the pizzeria.
Right, fire hazard first. Fire hazard first.
Yeah.
Recklin, will you help me find the lights?
I was just thinking about how I was excited for us to go split the party. In every cartoon I've ever watched, that's like the first thing they did, and I was about ready for the lights. Yeah, sure.
I mean, we need those turned on.
Do we want to alert them to our presence? I guess we're not being terribly stealthy. We seem more forthcoming if we turn the lights on. I agree. Let's go
They're
find
a
them
bunch
lights.
of middle schoolers. They're just playing games. She's gonna go, she's just, looking around the walls for the light switch.
Light isn't
So
actually a
Anise is
concentration spell, so I'm going to cast one on Anise as well.
Oh!
Do you have a piece of clothing or something that would be, the best thing for Delilah to cast it on? Like, maybe a purse, or...
I think she would have left her purse, her bag in the minivan.
Mm-hmm.
But from earlier today, this was a low effort day before she, came in to the Shine Central and did working out and all that stuff. It was fortunate that today she was just wearing a sweatshirt and some Uru orange yoga pants, right? Some sneakers. So that's what she's wearing. I mean, you could cast it on one of those things, I guess.
Yeah. Delilah, feeling the joy of playing Crop Fighter 5 and just remembering all the good memories of completely annihilating Rocco at this game, takes those bright, happy emotions and channels them into your sneakers.
Oh!
So now they're light up sneakers every time you take a step.
Oh, yes!
So good for Jump King.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's got to give advantage against something on the
That's middle school, yeah. Those are super cool.
Oh, thank you, Delilah. These are going to be useful.
Would anybody else light up sneakers?
Oh, I would like light up sneakers. That looks cool.
Yeah, I'll cast it again on Recklin's sneakers.
Sure enough.
Yeah. Look how fast I can run in these. Doop, 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 doop. That's fun. All right, let's check out that pizzeria, yeah?
We just got empanadas.
Oh my, yeah.
Those were authentic,
Yeah, and they're tiny.
Real good empanadas.
They are. Cheese. Oh, what did you call it? It was Cheeseland?
It's lost to the ages at this point.
That is my favorite empanada place. If you're there at 2 a.m. after you've just got out of a grungy rock show, perfect empanadas. However, Griff just threw all of them up. He's a growing boy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry.
He needs more cheese in that system.
Yes, more cheese.
You got your plastic bag with you, right, Recklin? Just in case.
Oh, jeez, I forgot it.
Look,
Here's
Griff,
the
we don't want
big
another of what happened on the way here. So if you're gonna have pizza,
Well, it's
please
supposed to
avoid
starve.
cheese.
Yeah, is he supposed to
You can
starve?
have cheeseless pizza.
No. Oh my god. I thought I knew you. Cheeseless pizzas, jeez, and I'm just gonna go straight into pizzeria. I don't have time for this kind of conversation.
What? It's lower calorie.
You walk into the pizzeria. The illuminating red light from the pizza oven gives you a shaded view of the room. The first thing that you notice is a set of 2 teenagers that are standing in front of a door. They sort of look over at you with very large and shocked eyes. You look at their armor and you see that it appears they've made knightly armor sort of cut out of foam. So it looks like they've taken a bunch of foam and X-Acto knifed it and then tied it together with string so that they look like royal guards. You see that there are cast aside pizzas all throughout the room. Some of them landing cheese up on the floor, marinara sauce sort of splatted all over the place. This room is an absolute mess. It looks like it has been evacuated in a moment's notice.
Somewhere an old Italian man cries.
Deeply. The 2 teenagers look at you kind of confused.
Anise is still in the main lobby looking for the light switch, for the record.
You find the light switch. It is right next to the door.
That took way too long.
Oh, hey. You must be the Grimlings. Pretty cool Jump King, huh?
You see one of them picks up what looks like a walkie-talkie.
I really like what you've done with the place.
Oh,
Hey, wait,
Chris, I think that the Shine Brigade is here.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Hail and well met, traveler.
Well met, traveler.
We come in peace. We seek an audience with your lord or king. We mean no ill trade, Sir Knights.
You see, he picks up the walkie-talkie again. They want to talk? Can you do that thing? You hear electrical whirring. The sound of lights coming on fills the room, and you're blinded by these sudden strobe lights filling every corner. You hear the static of what sounds like a loudspeaker come on. They said the Shine Brigade. Why would they say this shit? Shine Brigade! You have come to the Jump King, the domain of the Grimmace. Prepare to face my trials if you wish to succeed. I can't believe they said the shot. Click.
Oh my god. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this. That was an amazing voice ending.
Wow.
Is there any extra pizza?
We're cooking a pizza right now. If you want it.
Do you have any, like, breadsticks or something, a granola bar?
You see the person who has not been standing on the radio has sort of a stronger demeanor, sort of stands a little bit more at attention, seems a little bit more into the role. You see that they pick up like a large foam noodle from a sheath and slap it across the face of the other one. We are honor bound to guard this door at any cost. That is our nightly dedication to the Grimmace. That is our goal as Grimlings.
I respect you. I see you are a man of honor. I appreciate that. I also, as other fellow man of honor, conduct myself accordingly. Other fellow knight of honor. I don't...
While Recklin's saying this and just talking to them, I'm going to sneak over to the door they're guarding and try to...
So to give you a visual, they're standing like on either side of it. To sneak up, I don't even know how you do it.
No.
If you like slide, like I don't know, like roll underneath, maybe.
I'll throw a pebble into the corner. What was that? There could be mice that could be really bad. That's a health code violation, and you guys could get in big trouble.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage.
A very generous DM you are.
Ooh,
Thank you.
a 2.
They just look at you kind of stone-faced.
All right, fine. And I'll just walk up and try to open the door anyway.
You can't do that. You cannot do that. We cannot allow you.
Great. Be cool.
We gotta go in there, and the pizza's not ready, and...
Okay, fine. We will do your Grimmace challenges. We'll record it for social media if you want. But first, if we win, we get the electric guitar.
You see that the walkie-talkie is pulled out again. Hey, Chris. Can we give them a guitar if they win? You hear like a very loud silence that takes like 10 seconds. Some very muffled sounds from the radio. He says, okay.
We're gonna get Delilah that guitar.
Guys, I found the light switch.
I think Michael's been eating one of the slices of pizza that fell onto the floor.
And y'all are judging me for my fruit snacks earlier. Nasty.
I don't think he has any interest in
Disgusted.
dealing with these middle schoolers, so.
When you've just been a bachelor too long, man.
No.
Just wait till you have kids, you'll see.
Alright, well, crew of traveling friends. I think we accept their challenge on their accord. Am I the only one going to be getting into this?
No, I'm totally...
Okay, you're into this too. We're hell and well met.
Anise, what is your opinion on our image if we post these challenges online?
Wait, what challenges?
Delilah said something about posting on social media. I don't know anything about any of that. Is it one of them new trends or something?
Everyone's just always putting challenges online, eating laundry detergent and all sorts of other things. Really, it's just a lot of eating things, but...
God, I'm glad I don't have the internet.
If we frame it right, it could work. I'd only be worried about someone taking it the wrong way and, framing us as these completely unserious group of pretenders, But if we played it right, then, we might be able to get something out of it.
I trust your judgment.
Wouldn't be bad to look like the friendly neighborhood Shine Brigade.
Sounds like that's going to be kind of important as well, if that affects this entire city's power. Just something to think about.
Well, if we're going to do it, then we should do it right. Hey, Griff, can you get the lights over there? Just one of the switches. We want a good effect here.
Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, over where?
Just over by the door there. Just
By
at the
this
front.
door? Oh, here we go. I'll flick that light switch on too.
Yeah, it's sort of a thing where you flip it on, get it wrong, and then flip it back off and do another one. There's like a lot of light switches. There's a lot of lights
Maybe
in
it's
this
this
place.
one. No, this one sounds like a fan.
It's the one on the left one. No,
My left or
not the
your
next
left?
one. Sorry, the one over.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an idea. We need a cameraman for this, don't we?
We do. Yeah, should get good camera. Yeah. Do you have?
I'll look at the guard. I'll be like, can you hold my phone? Do you mind filming this?
The more stern guard gives the other one a very, very aggressive look. Like, if you do this, I'm gonna kill you. The sort of nervous, antsy one just shakes their head and puts their head down.
He has the newest phone games on it.
They seem to not care, but I would also like you to roll a persuasion check for me.
That's dedication to their craft.
They're honor-bound knights. How dare you ask this of them?
Look, they're middle schoolers. They've got their own iPod touches.
Yeah,
Persuasion.
They've got their own iSeed touches.
I see.
It's a 14.
14. Yeah, it doesn't look like
That's
they're
okay.
doing anything.
That's fine.
That's all right. I've got an idea anyway. I take Griff's phone, take out a nail and a hammer.
Oh,
I put it on
what do
top
you-
of Clippy, and I smack it into Clippy's head. All right, that ought to do it.
My phone. Again,
Oh.
I just got that one. First the peanut butter, and then why would you put a nail through a phone? That doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, it should work, right? Can you figure out the buttons on it? I'm not real good with these new phones.
Oh, wait. Oh, Shine. Oh, man. You know what? I'll just get another one tomorrow again.
So I want Clippy to follow us along and try to take video of us.
Phone's ruined.
What do you mean it's ruined?
There's no coming back from that, I'm afraid.
Delilah, does your phone have a good camera?
It's not turning on, Griff. I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe because you put a nail through the screen. I don't know. There's battery fluid leaking everywhere.
oh, it's all over Clippy. Is that good for him? Oh, he looks like he's crying. It's in his eyes.
I mean, it can't be that bad for him, right? I mean, he's made of light.
Oh, God.
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to do anything for you, Mr. Brown?
Let's just get that phone out of your head. You could just...
Okay.
All right, just follow me around. Thank you.
I want to know if... So you nailed it into Clippy's head. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And then second note, I want to know if Recklin's shitty flip phone has a camera on it. Like a 8.
It is recording to like the. It is like one of those like little Game Boy, like the density like where it's like the few pixels and stuff. Like you can record to that level maybe, but it's nothing high def, I'd imagine.
Sounds like that's what we're working with on our camera footage.
Yeah, it's literally impossible to break this. I guess do you want to try to nail this to the Clippy on top of the other one?
I'll try to figure out another way of
Okay, yeah, on
attaching
top
it.
of the other one.
All right. Okay. I'm just duct taping it.
Oh, okay.
This time. So we have our cameraman, right? Can we start these challenges?
Yeah. Okay. Nights or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll do your challenge.
Okay.
You're gonna let us in the door?
Not through this door. If you want to start the challenges, you have to do the arcade first.
Delilah's gonna give out a sigh Okay, Griff. Crop Fighter 5, here we go.
Do you know what this challenge is?
I'm not supposed to say.
Is it Crop Fighter 5? Is
I
it
don't know.
Crop Fighter 5?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't. I really don't.
Griff is going to pace very quickly over to the arcade and yank that door open.
Is anybody following?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty invested. Recklin tries to make some kind of hat quickly out of a discarded pizza box and realize that this is just like a fool's errand to do while walking. So like briefly has a pizza box on his head and then realizes that's dumb. He just kind of puts it off. But he's definitely egging on everyone else. Oh, hail and well met. Oh, hello, wait, what? Oh, no one else is getting into this shit. Okay.
Wreck, that pizza box would make a good shield, though.
You would. That's kind of. Oh, yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, and now I have a pizza box shield. I'm in the lore.
You all walk into the arcade. It is a dark room with lots of flashing lights all over the place. They got everything in here. They got skee ball, they got Crop Fighter 5, they have air hockey, they got those weird gambling games where you gotta press the button at the right time when the light goes over something. Pretty much everything that you can imagine, and all of it is covered in a thin layer of grease.
Oh.
You see a dark figure standing at the back of the room. The lights all come on at once. Psh, 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 psh. Kind of this cascading effect. At the end, you see this young girl that's dressed in pizza boxes, funny enough. Sort of this very long wizard hat cut, duct taped around, this cape made out of multiple pizza boxes that doesn't quite work, but gives it at least a little bit of a dramatic effect. She turns around. I am the darkened wizard of the 14th realm. You dare enter my domain of magic?
Look, play along. Send Clippy over to the corner here. Might get a good angle.
Okay.
Oh, darkened wizard.
That is me.
We have come to participate in your challenges.
You think yourselves talented enough. Your hubris will be the death of you all. As a mercy to you, I will allow you to pick the challenge. Will it be the plights of skee ball? Will it be the air magic of air hockey? Will it be the skill and determination of Crop Fighter 5?
How many people can play on each?
As many times as you'd like, but I assure you, you will never win.
Griff looks over at Delilah, meeting her gaze. They both know what needs to be done here. He looks back at the dark wizard and all of her terribleness of pizza boxes. I challenge you to a bout of Crop Fighter 5.
Oh, I see! You see that as she pulls away her cape of pizza, she's like riding on top of, what is it called? Like one of those little motorized fucking hoverboards. She hoverboards over you very slowly. It's like an awkward 10 seconds what it takes for her to get there. She goes like right up to your face.
Griff pushes his glasses up. You can pick any character you want.
Oh, I see. That level of confidence will be your downfall, for I will pick Captain Corn. A perfect balance of defense and offense, mixed with the ranged capabilities that will allow me to defeat any character that you pick.
Really quickly, what are my playable options here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You're gonna give us a whole list for
We need to
options,
flush
please?
this thing out.
Yeah, definitely. So, Crop Fighter has so many choices. You got Potato Poe, an expert in martial arts, in fighting, in anything potato related, which doesn't come up a lot.
I imagine there's Rhubarb.
Damn. That's good.
The horseradish.
We've always got leak and thaw, you know?
That's true.
So yeah, just whatever the fuck you can come up with, honestly.
I will pick Bellis Pepperis, Ancient Wizard.
You pick Bellis Pepperis? A fool's plight. He is countered by the ranged capabilities of my corn throw.
My powerful spellcasting cannot be defeated by some silly piece of corn.
We will see.
Real quick, Delilah's gonna be like rubbing your shoulders like going into a boxing match, just like giving you advice on all the new techniques and the new combos. And I think she's gonna, in this moment, cast Bless on you. Which is gonna be a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute.
All right, up, down, left, right, start. Right.
Ooh, this is a really good look. Can you two just look really serious for a moment right now?
Oh, I'm all serious right now.
Bring Clippy over. It's like, oh, and Ms. Wizardly, if you could come over here.
Do you just want me to sort of in the middle here?
Yeah, just look.
Just sort of in very serious, yes. Sort of drapes the cape backwards.
Good. And just using
Holding Clippy.
holding Clippy to take pictures.
Now we put our sacred quarters inside of the machine.
Oh, I actually didn't bring any quarters.
It's fine, I have plenty.
Okay.
We put our sacred quarters in the machine and we determine our duel of fates. We determine who will succeed in this grand bout of magic. You have to press A.
Oh, sorry, I'm used to playing online. This is
okay.
just, the controls are different.
No, just press A.
Okay, this one. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
I want you to justify to me what check you think Griff would make to win at Crop Fighter 5.
All right, hear me out here. Hear me out. You may think of some games as strategy,
Yes.
intelligence.
Yes.
But other games, they're just about the speed at which you can press your buttons, truly. Especially these combo fighting games, there's some thought that goes into it, but Griff's a combo guy. And so, with this dexterity of his hands, I believe it would be an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I don't know. I'll allow you to make a dexterity check.
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand would make sense to me.
Okay,
Yes.
sleight of hand.
If that sits right in my
It's
mind.
just smaller scale little flippy flips with your fingers, like you're using a tech deck.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you're being slight.
With your hands.
All right, let's roll.
That's a nat 20.
Holy shit.
nat 20.
Whoa.
Look at it. Look at it.
You boot up into the character select screen and you feel the blood coursing through your veins. You feel the focus of a project come into your mind. You enter that battlefield. Classic Corn City with stalks in the background. And you just feel in your element.
I look at her as the round's starting. I just want you to know, you chose this. You wanted to take this battle.
Okay. You start the match, and it is brutal. Every single move thrown at you gets countered. Every single move that you do, a read, a wonderful dance back and forth. You're spamming! Stop spamming! That's not fair!
I'm not
Cut it out! You're spamming! You're using the same move over and over again! You can't do that!
Hey, if you can't beat it, that's your
This
problem.
is not the way magic goes!
I think the last move comes up as the health bars slowly deplete. I haven't taken a hit yet. Bellis Pepperis summons a massive stalk out of the ground. It pierces through Captain Corn, splitting him in twain.
No!
You shouldn't have picked Captain Corn.
But how?
He's an F-tier character.
No. He's
That was it.
S tier in most tier lists.
See, that's what they don't know. He just doesn't have the speed to keep up with the other characters at a high level.
You see that she falls backwards dramatically. She has not actually been injured in any way. She just falls backwards off of this little, hoverboard.
Oh no, she crumpled all her pizza boxes.
Oh! She falls backwards. You have defeated the Grand Wizard. I grant you entrance into the castle.
Hey, good game though. You probably shouldn't shield so much, but you're pretty good.
Thank you. You see that a large drawbridge-like door falls down at the end of the arcade. The entrance to the Jump King proper.
Delilah's gonna take her cardboard witch hat as a trophy and start wearing it.
Ooh,
Okay, it's yours.
that's actually quite impressive. And Niece is gonna hold up Clippy and take a picture of the drawbridge.
As you walk over the drawbridge, you see that it goes over this sort of ball pit moat. There's a large foam piece that has been styled in the shape of castle walls. Teenagers dressed in similar guard uniforms stand at the top and look down at you. They allow you passage without any problems.
I think Griff walks in. What is your next challenge?
That's the next guy. You just gotta walk forward a bit. You walk into what looks like a castle courtyard. Well, a foam version of castle courtyard. There are horse statues that have been padded a lot so that if a child were to jump into it, they wouldn't be injured and liable for a lawsuit. Trampolines litter the floor, and there is this circular pit, the circular ball pit, where a rotating arm spins around. Standing on top of the center of this rotating arm, you see somebody dressed in a jester costume, also made out of foam. They've sort of painted their face with whatever was around. There were some face painting implements in the office, and it doesn't look great. It's kind of messy, but she stands menacingly.
That's a good look.
Ooh, rotate. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be my strong suit, guys. I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, after the car, maybe sit this one out.
I would like for you, Anise, to make an insight check.
Not 20. It's 23.
Jesus.
As you approach this person dressed in a jester costume, you see a look of genuine fear on this person's face for just a second. And then it vanishes. And she has a wide smile.
Annie's gonna, like, she came up to take a picture, right? And she holds Clippy down, just looks at her. Are you doing all right, sweetie?
I am splendid. I am the Jester of Darkness, and you've entered my domain. Will you accept my challenge, Shine Brigade?
Well, I'm sure we will, but what's the challenge?
I'm glad you asked. The rotating arm of terror. The one that has felled many heroes like you. But not me, because I did gymnastics. The challenge is simple. If you can defeat me at jumping over this moving arm of death, you may progress to the next challenge. But I warn you, if you fall, you might not like the consequences.
The ball pit?
It's the lava pit.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yes, the lava pit. The lava pit of doom.
Hey, ooh, yeah, I can feel the heat from here. Takes a picture of the lava pit of doom. Yeah, it'll be great for the story. We'll caption it and everything.
I think this is maybe one of Delilah's chances to shine. She has satyr mirthful leaps as a facial feature. She's like, her goat legs make it easier to jump high distances.
Practically have proficiency at Jump King.
That's how I get all those tickets.
That's the in-lore reason why you're so good at jumping, is just like the years and years of Jump King. Molded you.
Recklin's got HVAC, Delilah's got jump team.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone brings something to the table.
So yeah, I think if no one else is itching to take on the robot arm of doom, Delilah and her witch hat is gonna sigh and make a big deal of like casting the shadow flight spell at the 14th level using her 13 resource points.
Oh, I see you are well versed in the ways.
Are you ready to begin?
I'm really turning to the rest of the party. Delilah's like, I'm really not well versed in the ways that witch we defeated in the arcade had this index card. Just reading off of it.
I think I can help you if you would like some help.
Yeah, Michael, what can you do?
Well, I start unduct taping the phone off Clippy. Here's the phone, Anise.
Great, yeah.
So he's actually really springy, a lot like the springs in the trampolines here. I think it'll help get you up a couple extra inches if you need it. And Clippy is going to give you the help action.
Cool. So am I gonna like tape him to my hooves or something? Like, what's... Or is it gonna be like Portal where you had like the springy...
Here,
the spring ankle warmers or whatever?
Let's see what the magic comes up with. I don't it just kind of works out some way. Michael's gonna get down there and kind of push Clippy up against your hoof. Like, try to compress it, like, sideways, like you said. So it's perpendicular with your foot, and then just a little bit of extra spring at the bottom. So it just adds, like, a little bit of extra.
Okay, with my new Clippy moon boots. Delilah is going to spring into whatever a starting position would be.
Okay, yeah, there are circular platforms that rise above a foam pit. There's a couple of them, and you take the one that is opposite of the one that the jester has jumped onto.
Hey, Delilah, just before you go, and she's like saying this next to her, kind of hushed. She looked a little afraid of something. Keep an eye out in case they removed any of the padding from these things. Just be careful in case.
Thanks, Anise.
Okay, you take your place. With clicking noises, the rotating arm starts to move around in a circle. First it goes to the Jester of Darkness, who passes the check. I need you to roll an acrobatics check.
Cool.
As the arm moves towards you, it's going at a slow pace at first and accelerating.
I'm being helped by the moon boots. Does that mean do anything for me?
It should be advantage, but it's up to you.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you have moon boots.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 17.
A 17. You jump over it, no problem. It's really easy going slow. The second rotation, it seems to be going faster and getting a little bit harder. Gesture of Darkness passes.
That's a 13.
A 13, you do pass, but not by a lot. You feel the bottom of the bar sort of almost clip you, almost take you out. Round 3, it continues to accelerate.
Getting sloppy, are we?
15.
15 passes.
Ooh.
And it gets a little bit harder. It's going quite fast now. You didn't even know that this rotating arm had the capability of going this fast because it never did before. Gesture of Darkness passes.
Oh my god.
With a very graceful leap, you see that she does a handstand and then pushes herself back into standing.
Oh my god.
That's a 17 for Delilah.
Oh, a 17 passes. And the arm swings around once more.
You got this, Delilah. You got this.
The Gesture of Darkness rolled a natural 1. You see in her arrogance, in her confidence, she tries to do the same maneuver again, a quick little front flip, and the bar just kind of slams into her head as it happens, and she just tumbles into the ball pit.
So I think Delilah wants to go and rescue the Jester.
Okay.
Like, kind of try to, instead of acrobaticsing to the next platform or something, Delilah would try to catch the Jester midair or something and try to, I don't know where I would land.
Yeah.
Without thinking about it. Ooh, I rolled 2 5s.
2 5s.
So it's a 7.
Yeah, so you jump over. It's far too late. You weren't expecting the hit to be so, not brutal, but sudden and so full of momentum. You see that she just tumbles into the ball pit, but she seems unharmed, other than pride.
Cool. What happens to me? Am I also hit then?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. You just sort of see it slam into her, and then you can just...
Thanks for the Clippy boots. Could you take them off now? I'm not used to wearing things on my feet.
Yeah, of course. And Michael's just gonna rip them off your hooves and just kind of like stuff it into the bag of holding again.
Oh no.
It's all right. He's an animate. He can't feel it.
Okay, can we turn off the giant swinging arm?
After the Jester got hit, it slowed down immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll help pull the Jester out.
Oh, thank you. Well done, heroes, completing this challenge. You're free to continue on if you'd like.
Kid, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look like you got hit pretty hard.
No, I'm fine. I'm the Jester of Darkness. Of course I'm okay.
Recklin, do you have any more of those fruit snacks?
Hold on.
Do any of you know how to check for a concussion?
Delilah took a CPR training for her job.
Yes.
She has medicine proficiency.
The best way to fucking explain that. I love that.
I'll roll medicine. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a 23.
A 23. You look into her eyes, and by all means, She looks okay physically, but there's sort of this stare in her eyes that makes you feel as though something is wrong, and it doesn't look like a concussion to you. You're really just not sure what exactly it is.
He's got trauma.
Delilah's gonna kind of go over to Anise and kind of in the side and be like, so, Anise, you're like good with helping people when they're not in a good place, right? Like, that's kind of what you do?
Well,
Or-
not exactly. I'm more so. I assume you're talking about at the community center. I run the campaigns for fundraising and that kind of thing.
Oh.
Does she seem alright?
No, she definitely seems like there's something on her mind, or...
Well, I guess we could try something. Anise is gonna walk up and... Oh, Dark Jester. Are you sure there's not something bothering you?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's okay. Totally fine. Yeah.
Anise is gonna just lean down and look into her eyes and just, well, if you need anything, Shine Brigade's not too far away, okay? And she's gonna try to give her a hug.
I'd like you to roll a very motherly persuasion check.
That'll be it. 22?
Oh my god.
The dice are hot.
Rolling well today.
You feel a very tight hug, and through shaky breath, she says, I don't want to be here. I didn't want to do this. We took a guy, and we took another set of people, and something is wrong. And then it seems like the hug weakens, and she seems to go back to her jester persona.
Do you mean the you don't have to hide it from me, it's okay. Is it the camera people? People from the news?
Is what?
The invaders that you mentioned.
The only invaders around here are you. Have you come to gloat? You've defeated the Jester of Darkness, and now you think you're better than me?
All right, kid. Well, look, your parents will be here to pick you up before too long. Don't you worry, okay?
You have defeated my challenge. Now you may progress to the next one if you wish.
He's just gonna stand up, pat the kid on the shoulder a couple times.
I think Rhett kind of saddles up to Anise and everything okay? We good there?
She said she didn't want to be here. I don't know, maybe her friends are pressuring her into it. I don't know, but they've got the other members of the news team hiding them away somewhere. Something crazy like that. So I don't know who this Chris kid is who's leading it, but he seems to be some serious trouble.
Understood. Rhett drops his pizza box and has a completely different stance, actually. He's not a lot more whimsical. Now it's a little more business.
Maybe we should just go do this next challenge or something and see if we can just get through this as quickly.
Yeah.
If this is more serious than we thought, then we should try to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm with you. And as soon as we can, calling their parents to come pick them up would be good. Maybe we'll have the police to help with that later.
Yes.
Okay.
I think as we move to the next room, Delilah's just looking around. She's like, where is Rocco?
You don't think.
Where is he? She's checking the bathroom for this area.
Oh yeah, the bathroom is there.
Yeah.
You check it. It's a little bit on the grungy side.
Just you wait. This my bathroom asking. It's going to be so important. It's going to be so tactical.
All right, I think we move on to the next area then.
Yeah, hard agree.
Okay. You come into what looks to be a grand courtyard, a grand castle courtyard. The main attraction is these two large towers that have a single balance beam going between them. Underneath it is this very large ball pit. All of the rest of the area is covered in trampolines of all sorts. There's a stage where it looks like a king and a queen would be viewing a jousting. Sitting atop there are a pair of animatronics. There are 2 rabbits. One of them is, the classic mascot Jump King, and the other is the Jump Queen. Both of them dressed in metallic royal armaments. Standing on top of these 2 towers is what looks to be 2 teenage boys, one that's sort of acting as a horse, and another that's riding on top of him with a big foam sword.
Wow, guys have very creative imaginations.
As you walk into the room, one of them speaks. I am the knightly knight, the knight of the night. And this is my steed, the nightmare, mare of the knightly knight. I challenge you, heroes, to a jousting competition. Should you win, you should be allowed to have audience with the Grimmace, our king. You hear the horse kid say, it's my turn to be the knight. It's not fair, I've been the horse for like 10 minutes. You see, it's, shut up, they just came in the room. We gotta act cool. Come, heroes, face your end on the Battle of Honor.
Are these the 2 guards from earlier, or are they different?
They're different.
Okay.
You get a better look at them. Once again, one of them is dressed in the very classic foam armor that looks X-Acto-knifed. The other one is wearing this really terrible makeshift horse costume. They seem to have cut up like strands of foam and made it into a tail. The horse head is kind of disfigured. It looks more like just a rectangle that they put on this poor kid's face. Choose your steed and your rider and come face off against us. Once again, we are the knightly knight, the knight of the night, and the nightmare, mare of the knightly knight of the night.
So, do you guys provide us with a horse, or do we...
No, you choose the horse. One of you is the horse, one of you is the rider.
This doesn't look terribly safe.
Yeah, what if we fall?
You fall into the pit of despair, the harbinger of souls, the void of all voids, the nether realm.
Alright, I am not being the horse. I just want that to be known.
Oh, I was gonna recommend. I was gonna be the rider. You could be the horse, but if you put it that way, I'm definitely. I know. This is my time. This is my place. This is my moment. I don't even think we need to discuss. I shall be the horse.
Hey, I think Delilah should be the rider too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I should be the horse, and I was going to call you out on that reason. Oh, wow, everyone with hooves is a horse, huh?
We're a progressive household here with the Browns, unintentionally so, but...
Hey, hold up, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, kids, would your parents be okay with this? This doesn't look very safe.
I am a child of no parents, an orphan birthed to the king. I serve the king with my life, as I always will, as I always have.
Right. Look, we don't want anyone to get hurt here. Maybe it would be safer if you had some other sort of duel where you weren't hurting each other's backs, maybe.
Oh my god, you're such a buzzkill. What is this?
You dare
The kids!
besmirch my honor by suggesting a course other than that which is holiest of jousting.
Denise, I think he demands satisfaction.
Yeah, I think you gotta be the jouster.
I think you've got.
Yeah, you gotta be the jouster.
Hey, what? Excuse me. Sorry?
Them is the rules.
You've besmirched his honor.
You.
Or, and hear me out, we call his parents.
We could call their parents.
There's no time to call parents. There's people locked upstairs. We gotta get to them now.
Yeah, you don't know their phone. How do you know the parents' phone number, anyways?
Okay, that's true.
We just have to bluff. They don't look very bright.
I don't know, Anise. I think his honor has been besmirched.
And you can pull your punches a little bit and so they don't get hurt. I think you would do the best job at that.
It's like this.
Harbinger of souls, the void of all voids, the nether realm.
Don't worry, Anise. I've got shine magic. I can heal him right back up.
I'm not getting out of this, am I?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
I'm gonna go take a pizza box and just drape it over Recklin's back like a saddle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand the flip phone over to Griff. Don't take any pictures that look too violent.
Delilah's gonna pull her phone out too for this one.
I appreciate you using the worst phone for this.
We gotta figure out this whole social media thing, you know? It's
So
harder
a
than it
nice, I'm gonna pull a niece a little bit to the side.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on a noble bit of cheating? An honorable amount of deception and lying, and using shine power? Because I got an idea.
I mean, look, the sooner it's over, probably the less chance for injury, so that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, normally I would not want to cheat on this, but I'm a little worried. Yeah, we do gotta win this. So I have a little thinking if I pull out partially, I've been working on it, pulling out my cape just a little bit, making a little flash of light, casting in mechanics minor illusion to create a small flash of light as a cantrip to try to distract them at the moment when they try to come at us. Do a little one, just pull a little bit of that mirror cape, just real quick.
I mean, that...
You gotta...
Yeah.
But your aim must be true. I'm just your Steve.
Yeah.
Nay!
I'll push him off into the ball pit, or whatever it is, onto the mat.
I fear for
That'll be
them.
good.
One time I lost my phone in a ball pit at a bar. I still have nightmares about trying to fish that thing out. Like, because the thing is, when you try to find something, it's just the balls keep coming back in, so you can't even make progress when you try to find something in that ball pit. I mean, I was in there for 30 minutes, and I was just trying to get the phone out of there, so I hope they don't have phones on them.
Yeah, I mean, geez, I can't imagine you forgot that thing back.
It was long.
One of my kids, she lost her bean pod mini in one of those ball pits when they were little. That was drama, let me tell you. That's a story for another time.
All right, climb up aboard. Ready?
I guess so.
Beanpot is a great name, by the way.
Beanpot is so good.
So there is a set of sort of imprinted ladder rungs that you can use to climb to the top of one of the towers. You ascend to the tower opposite that of the Nightly Night, the Night of the Night, and the Nightmare, Mare of the Nightly Night.
Thank you for using the whole title. I appreciate that.
It is important. We don't want to besmirch their honor anymore.
Mount your steed!
I'll just get down and
piggyback sort of thing.
I'll get down, and then you go on the
She's
piggyback
just
style.
like
Yeah, okay. I know
on his
I
back, one arm held around like his neck and stuff. Just kind of like laying down.
Yeah, sorry, there's a little stain on the. Don't worry about it. What's your night name, by the way? Should we announce it? Oh, I know we're business. I'm sorry. I get too into this. I used to watch a lot of shows like this when I was young. But what's your night name?
Night name? What does even a night name sound like? My last name's Coxcomb. Does that help?
Ah, yeah, Sir Coxcomb. Lady Coxcomb? I don't know.
Sir Lady Coxcomb.
And I'm Knight Rider.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, sorry. All right, let's roll.
For the honor of the Grimmace, for the code of the Grimlings, I will defeat you.
The other one says, nay.
He's committed to his role.
And they start charging forward.
And I start running at them really a little bit too hard. Let's roll.
I want you two to justify what checks you would make in order to win this.
It's a movement.
Well, I mean, your feet on ground generate friction.
Yeah.
Creates
That's a
heat.
good point. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
heat. And
This
then
is
the
animal
cool from the
handling?
air moving through, and that's,
I'm going to argue this is an athletics on my part.
I would agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
That is fair.
A hard sell.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was, some like animal handling or athletics or something to
Animal
stay
handling.
on.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yes.
All right. So I would like you to both roll and then tell me the combined value of your roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got a 14.
those dice are rolling pretty well for you over there.
I'm real glad that you gave me that replacement.
How's it 19?
Ooh.
19 to 14, you said?
Got 14. Yeah. 20. 30.
3.
They rolled a combined 10.
Oh no! Smash into them.
Look,
So,
Didn't even need to
we
cheat.
wanna emphasize the intent here. It's to the animal handling is to hesitate a little bit, so that Recklin can do his flashy thing and then just kind of lightly shove them to the side.
Yeah, as they're charging towards you, they look uncoordinated. They look off kilter. The guy riding on top is like jerkily like bouncing up and down, like trying to regain balance. The foam sword just flailing wildly in the air. You get to them, and like you say, you like shine the light, and the horse immediately looks towards it, and then you just kind of like gently shove them off this platform, and they both go cascading down in the ball pit. You hear arguing. One of them says, "I told you I should have been the knight, Mikey." Mikey says, "Yeah, we tried it that way, and you were terrible. You were awful. What were you even doing there? I mean, we practiced this so many times, and then the moment we get into action, it was so cringe." They argue in the ball pit.
Oh.
Should we yell down from the top of the platform, "Well fought, knightly knights and knightish mare. It was an honor to fight you."
You see that.
This is actually kind of fun.
Upon you sort of getting into character, they kind of compose themselves again, like reminding themselves where they are. Yes, it was a grand duel that you have succeeded in. Because of this honor-bound victory, I grant you permission to enter the throne room of the Grimmace.
Right. Well, onward, noble steed. This time she does fall off.
Oh no.
There is a final door, and you know this, Delilah, that opens into the throne room. Sort of this grand apex of Jump King, where trampolines line every single wall, where you'd be hard-pressed to find a single surface that's not elastic.
So it's a room where you get thrown around?
No! No! The door swings open. There's a set of stairs that leads up. You could go up it if you want.
Yeah. I gotta get that damn guitar.
We gotta go find where they locked these people behind some doors. Oh, yeah, you missed that, Delilah. Apparently the camera crew, they have held somewhere. Don't know how these middle schoolers managed that.
Maybe that's where Rocco is, too.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Right,
him.
there's the staff. Yeah, good point.
Well, they haven't been locked up in any of the bathrooms.
I've strategically checked every bathroom stall to make sure they're not there.
That's a good thing we didn't miss them. Although I suppose they could be behind any number of these doors. You think that's what the two kids at the front were guarding?
Well, we might as well.
Huh, that oven is suddenly quite ominous. Oh no.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, we'll go up there.
As you walk double file up this set of stairs, you arrive in the throne room. You see 4 pillars, safely covered in a child-friendly material, that stand grand and tall from floor to ceiling, precipitating the way to this grand throne. Sitting dramatically on top is a young boy with big glasses, very pimpled face, greasy hair that sits awkwardly on top of his head. He wears a polo shirt buttoned all the way up to the top, a pair of khakis that has clearly been stained multiple times in a couple places, and sneakers that are probably a size too big. But he wears a crown, a glittering, gleaming crown that glows off of his head, illuminating the room. Griff, you notice that when you look at this crown, it has sort of a similar effect to the light that you saw on the pollinator. You look into this crown and all you see is darkness. It's like it sort of drains the light surrounding it, and when you look at it, it seems like it makes sense in your head, but something just itches at the back, like it's not right. Like the light does not react to it correctly.
Do you guys see that on his crown?
That's a seriously fancy looking prize.
I don't know if he should be wearing that. I think we should get that from him. There's something wrong. It looks just like the pollinator.
As you finish walking up the stairs, the Grim Grimace in all his glory stands up. An actual cape not made of foam flutters behind him. He makes sure to flourish it as he walks towards you. He stands menacingly at the center of the hall. Shine Brigade, you have defeated my Grimlings.
Now I hope you are prepared for the terror that awaits you. The terror that is the Jump King. This is the part where you say something cool back.
You must be the Jump King?
That's what I just announced, yeah.
I thought your name was Grimmace. Well, we are the Shine Brigade.
It's his title.
Yeah, I want to clarify that real quickly. I am both the Jump King and the Grimmace, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've sort of taken this
Sorry.
castle as...
That, okay, sorry.
You dare You've thrown off my mojo. You dare besmirch these halls, these sacred halls in which the Grimlings call their home.
You take this ground for your own when it is not yours to take.
I simply reclaimed that which always belonged to me.
We, the Shine Brigade, have come to bring the crown back to the rabbits who would be rightfully king.
Well, it seems that I have no choice then.
You see from behind his back, he pulls out a gauntlet. It covers his hand. It has the same pulsating black void energy as the crown. He clutches it in his hands, gripping his fist, and you hear the roar of a dragon. Let's take a break. The Grimmace closes his fist around this dark gauntlet of void energy. You hear the roar of a dragon. Delilah, you recognize this. It was built originally inside of the Jump King as sort of its main attraction. The foam dragon emerges from its lair. With each step, well, sort of a diminished sound. It's all made of foam, so there's not a lot of impact. It towers over everybody. It has balls in its eyes. It's really not that intimidating. It was made for kids, but seeing it brought to life in this scene, seeing it emerge from its hole with seemingly unnatural life is unnerving. The Grimmace retreats to his throne and sits down with a smirk. You see from behind two of the poles, teenage kids wearing uniforms of foam armor. His Grimlings pull out foam swords, ready to attack. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Alright, let's kill these kids. I mean, wait, hold on.
Yes.
I'll also do a little bit more scene setting just so that you guys have a better visual.
That 20 for initiative is
Same!
How many nat 20s have we rolled since Ooh.
I got a
know.
nat 20 for initiative, which turns out to a 19.
Wait, so that's 4 right there. That's a lot of nat 20s.
All right, initiative order. Let's start with Recklin. What'd you get?
Got 20.
Nice, Griff.
I got a 9.
A 9. Delilah.
15.
A 15. Anise.
19.
A 19. And Michael.
17.
17. Faux stained glass windows shine the evening light through. Shades of oranges and yellows and vibrant hues cover the throne room, covering the throne itself and the Grimmace in a dramatic flare. You stand in relative darkness. 4 pillars stand in front of you, each lighting their way to the throne room. The throne itself, a thing of beauty, a foam construct made by a couple of engineers. Stairs lead up to the Jump King's throne, where the Jump King sits. To your left, the lair of the foam dragon. Fake skulls and fake bones made of foam scatter throughout. You see its mechanical parts. They seem to be vibrating in a way that's unnatural, giving the dragon sort of this slow, pulsating undulation. Up first on the initiative order, we have Recklin.
Okay. I think that there is like this dissonance of this imminent threat and this being like a place for children that is really skeeving Rek out. This is incredibly uncomfortable, and he's trying to concentrate. Okay, trying to find that state of zen. It's coming a little bit more difficult, but is trying to cast Hidden Step as a bonus action, turning invisible to go. He's gonna try to sneak past the dragon and then go to the Grimmace. Is that possible? Just kind of run past him, some kind of visibility, and then go to Grimmace and just gonna try to tackle him.
Yes, so turning invisible and running past the dragon is absolutely possible.
Okay, so Rek, I'll describe it better. Sorry, I was like, I'm used to the non-mechanic thing. So Rek, just trying to center himself. This is, he tries to summon the whole Shine Brigade thing. It's not quite coming, but a little portion of it. This is a Stevie situation. He's able to pull out the mirror cape and just whoosh, flings it around him, and it creates this sort of like hazy aura. And in this moment, just before the dragon starts to get his attention, he bolts past him and tries to make his way directly towards Grimmace to get that crown off him as soon as possible, and just attempts to tackle this kid and get this crown off immediately.
Okay. Let's go ahead and make an opposed grapple check here.
Recklin, if you lose to a 12-year-old.
I know, I'm nervous.
Age, he's really strong, okay?
Oh my gosh. I got a nat 20.
Jeez.
For a total of, and that's an athletics contested or just strength?
That's just a strength.
Okay, well it's 22.
Our audience is never gonna believe this. How many nat 20s?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to re-roll that one. I'm sorry.
No, if you listen carefully to the dice, you can actually hear it land
it
on
goes
that
ching.
20. So,
Yeah.
the proof is in the pudding there.
Guys, why do we even say the numbers we got? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just, Recklin tries to tackle a kid, like, it's apparent what's gonna happen. So yeah, Recklin just goes up, and just, there's this kind of fight or flight, and he has a tendency to not really, like, he's a big furball, and this is a fucking kid. And he just literally tackles him to the ground and tries to just rip the crown off. Just immediately. Just pins him down.
Simple enough. You tear the crown off of the Grimmace's head. He is grappled. He is fully grappled by you. He says, "Wait, no, this isn't how it's supposed to go. Wait, stop."
You need to stop. You're playing with forces you don't understand. You're playing forces I don't freaking understand myself. You need to stop. Take down that dragon. Stop doing that.
Grimlings, your king requires your aid. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Other than grappling a middle schooler.
I don't want. In Recklin's head, this crown is some sort of source of power, and he doesn't want to put it on because he's scared that maybe it'll control his mind. So he just kind of, he just tries to put it around his arm and put it up, but not on his head because it can't control his brain if it's on his arm. But no one can take it if it's on his arm. It kind of puts it around and just kind of awkwardly ringing around his right shoulder. Just.
I need you to make a charisma save.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's not on my head. It can't hurt me. It's a 19.
Oh my god.
Thanks that.
I brought out my good dice.
As you put the crown over your shoulder, you at first feel this void enter into you. You feel strange, like this coldness emanating throughout your entire form. And then it ceases. You sort of think your way through it, which is strange, but it doesn't seem to take any purchase. And now that you look down at your hands, you notice that the dragon seems to be moving with your arm.
Oh, that is. It just kind of takes the kid. He just really takes his right arm and just like continues to put him in a little bit of a big hole, and just now attempts to like make it a stop motion with the hand with the crown as if to make the dragon just halt.
Does
that do anything?
You move your hand up, and the foam dragon seems to rear its head upwards.
Okay, guys, I seem to be controlling the dragon. It might also end up controlling me. If I end up doing something else, you have the right to kill me.
Well, what?
I'm controlling the dragon. Take the dragon down now. I think, for a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean you're controlling the dragon? Michael, that's just an animatronic dragon, right?
There might be kids inside it. I don't really know.
Oh my god.
It's like a Trojan horse of
I hadn't considered that. Oh my god, I was going to set that dragon on fire. I'm so happy I just tackled a middle schooler.
This is why you got Michael. It's alright. Practical mind.
Alright. Anise is gonna see what Recklin's done. She's just kind of follow his lead, run up, and try to pull the gauntlet off this kid's hand.
To get to the Grimmace, you have to run through a set of 2 Grimlings.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The only reason Rek was able to do it was because he turned invisible. Yes.
Okay. And you know what? I mean, these are just, little middle schoolers. It's not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
So she's just gonna, she's just gonna, like, dart right by them and be like, she's approaching. She's, like, speed walking over there, right? move out of the way. Your friend has something dangerous on his arm. And just trying to say that with authority toward these kids so they get out of her way.
Is this more like a mob intimidation kind
Yes.
of thing? Okay, I would like you
Absolutely.
to roll an intimidation check.
The dice were hot tonight. That's a nat 1.
Balancing.
You have no
Yes.
power here, Mom.
So are you walking past them regardless of the result?
She's definitely like not slowing down much.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity here.
Understood.
First one coming at you, and you've not Shine transformed yet.
Correct.
So you have no AC. The first one is going to be a 13 versus your armor class.
That'll hit.
The second one is going to be a 12 versus your armor class.
That'll also hit.
Okay, let me go ahead and calculate damage here real quick. Oof.
It's a lot of dice.
What?
You're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage from
Ooh.
foam swords slamming into you. And it's weird because these foam swords hit you, and you're expecting them to just bounce off, you know?
Yeah.
They hit with impact, and they hurt.
And she just kind of like, she is shook and out of breath, almost staggered to a knee.
Anise, are you okay?
Someone deal with those kids. Those swords hurt. You kids should not be playing with those.
Just shoved a tire iron.
Well, it's like when you put ice in the snowball, they just put some sticks in there, but then started.
She is now. Is she now past them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She is now backing away from them, like toward Recklin.
Yeah.
Like she is keeping an eye on these kids. She does not want them kind of coming up and wailing on her. And then she's just kind of like stand by Recklin, kind of defending him, and like, you got the kid? You got the gauntlet off too?
Yeah, there's her moment.
Oh, get off of me! What are you doing? He's like squirming, like trying to get out of the grip.
Yeah, Anise is gonna stand there, and she's going to prepare a certain spell if these kids come rushing toward them.
Okay.
Just preparing sleep.
You're preparing sleep? Okay, so if they approach you, you will cast
Okay,
sleep on them.
Sleep on these two kids.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So after Anise is going to be Michael.
So I have to get past these 2 kids in order to get over to Anise and Recklin.
Yes.
But what's behind the 2 kids, like on either side of them?
So on the left side, there is the foam dragon. On the right side, there is a sort of wide hallway. And so while possible to run around the guards, it would take you your full movement, your action, and your movement in order to get to them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is room to go around them. It would just be...
It would be a very long move, yeah.
You will have noticed that Anise kind of like scrambled away up to her feet and was like looking seriously like she wanted to get away from these foam swords.
I will deal with these kids. I've been holding it in since I got here. So Michael is going to walk towards the 2 kids. I guess the only thing I'm trying to understand is if I push one of these kids 5 foot backwards, do they go towards the dragon? Do they not get bumped back?
Oh, it depends how you position yourself. If you were to do it from the entrance towards the throne, then they would go flying towards Recklin and Anise, depending on how the spell is worded. What spell are you trying to cast?
It's the Eldritch Cannon. It's Force Ballista, so it just pushes them 5 feet away from the cannon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so depending on where you place it, you could run to the right and place it and try to send them towards the foam dragon, if that's what you'd like to do.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea. So I will move over to the right of them, staying out of this one's attack range, and he sees me take out a small little, like, acetylene torch, a welding mask. I'm like, I'll be with you in just a moment. And Michael welds together these 2 symbols onto, as he pulls out of his bag of holding, a little monkey. And he's going to attach the symbols to the monkey's hands. He takes out a little clockwork twister, winds him up, and then places him down right next to the 2 boys. All right, I'm ready. And Michael is going to go ahead and make a attack with his Force Ballista Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. First, how's Michael Brown feeling in this moment? How are his emotions?
He is extremely frustrated by how stupid all of this is.
I see.
He does not like any of this showmanship or role play or anything that's happening. It all just seems ridiculous, and these kids need to have jobs. Like, that's what they should be doing right now. Instead of having fun, they need to be working.
Right. I don't want to be a rules lawyer or anything, but if I remember correctly, and I do remember correctly because I'm the DM,
Damn, okay, alright.
I think that in order to give a lot of these shine powers effect, you need to declare your attack.
That's something else Michael doesn't like. Can it be a one-liner instead?
The shine abilities manifest through the power of your words. The word does not matter. It is the intention behind the words that matter.
Hey, boys. No. No. Can't do that one. Hey, kids. Playtime's over. And Michael fully has a shine transformation. Out of his right forearm, this massive plated shield with like a sun kind of indented into it as well. Fully yellow and orange, these swirling colors going around. His beautiful tutu flowing in the wind. Just there's not even wind in here, but it's flowing. And he holds his hand out, pointing where he wants his creation to move and attack.
Okay. Claire, what voice did you want this Eldritch Cannon to have?
No, this is Symbol Monkey, so he's just monkey.
Oh, he's just
noises.
monkey. He's just monkeying around!
He's literally just gonna be symbol noises.
I wait in patience to hear your monkey. I'm so excited to hear the monkey.
I love giving Xander random voices to figure out the day of. It's my favorite thing.
Terrible.
1 hour of monkey sounds. That ought to do.
That's it, buddy. Go get him.
It's like a mechanical monkey. Okay. Give me some clearance here. It's the sound a monkey makes.
It's the sound my monkey makes.
I can edit in some monkey noises. for people.
Don't you dare.
That's up to you.
It would just be dishonest. Okay, so you summon this symbol monkey, and you are making an attack against which of the Grimlings? Both of them?
So I can only push one target, or only a target one target.
So you would be targeting the Grimling on the right, or the
Yes.
left to push it closer to the foam dragon, your choice.
Let's do the left one to push him closer to the dragon. Yeah. I'll keep the right one close to me. It's 11.
11 does not hit.
Oh. Yeah.
So
All
what
right.
is it? Just like, is it like clapping and then that's like sending out beams of light?
So the idea I guess I was having is that you can like see it hit and like you can see the sound like travel
Oh, okay.
almost, and that would have certain light with it. So that would just be like orange circles coming out from it, I guess. Basically
Sweet.
radiating it.
Yeah, you see that the Grimling that you targeted doesn't seem to notice the sounds that the monkey's making.
Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Delilah.
Yeah, so I think Delilah is going to. You said there's like 4 pillars in this room.
Yes, there are 4 pillars that are evenly spaced throughout the room on either side.
Delilah is gonna dash behind a pillar, not on the dragon side. And behind this pillar, she's just gonna kind of like try to focus herself, calm herself, remember everything that they were being taught in the sort of Shine Brigade training that Pony Puppy Pants was giving them. So I think she is just calming herself down, trying to steady her emotions, and tap into the deep well of sadness that she feels. And in this moment, do I need to roll anything for her to transform? Or-
Do you think Delilah is feeling any like wild emotions at this moment, or do you think it's more of a like controlled?
Jump King was such a great spot. This was the best place to come and hang out after band practice. And these kids have gone and goofed it all up. You know, there's pizza on the floors. The games are like falling apart. Some of the ball pits are just not where it's at. And now look, the dragon that was once so beautiful is all kind of like weird and monstrous. And so I think she kind of resents these kids. She is feeling a level of disdain for them, you know?
Yes.
When it was first brought up by Jill Sargosa that these kids had taken this place over. She knew these kids were gonna be cool. She knew they're gonna hang. There's just a bunch of nerds LARPing. They're gonna hang out spot.
Go ahead and roll a shine check for me.
Great. Yeah, that's a 7.
7. The DC was actually quite low. It doesn't sound like Delilah is so emotionally distraught by this that it would throw off everything. And so you take a second behind this pillar and you feel your beautiful, elegant dress poof out.
Great. And Delilah just kind of takes a moment to be like, okay, I'm figuring this out. And then she is going to channel the disdain and the scorn that she is now feeling towards these people who have bust up her favorite hangout spot, done something to her friend, and taken the guitar she's been saving all her tickets up. She's going to channel that energy, and she is going to go Blue Shine Bane as this blue magic, this blue shine courses through her body, coalesces into this sphere of blue energy, and she is going to wash it out as a wave towards the Grimlings and the Grimmace.
Okay. Can you choose the targets for
I
this?
can.
Great.
Yeah. So 3 targets of my choice. You need to make a Charisma 13 saving throw.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Grimling number 1 succeeds. Grimling number 2 also succeeds. The Grimmace succeeds as well.
Man,
3
that's why I should
successes.
never cast spells like this. Well, I tried. Yeah, that's it for Delilah's turn.
Griff, you're up next.
Ooh, me?
Oh, you.
Let's be honest here. What is every nerd's dream as a child? You're 12 years old. You're reading your first real book. You know, you're finally at that age where you can pick up a 400-page novel and get through that thing. You might have to use a dictionary. The hero, he kills the dragon at the end of the story. And that just plants a little seed in your heart where someday you want to grow up and kill a dragon. And people do grow up and there's no dragons to kill, but suddenly there's an opportunity here. Suddenly in Griff's life, somehow, some way, a dragon has appeared before him needing to be slain. And he is unbelievably excited about it. He would never say that out loud, but he's very, very excited about this prospect. So I think this excitement on the back of getting finally to play Crop Fighter 5 has just built into a real joy. And this situation isn't great, you know? We still wonder where the news team is. There's still some anxiety going on. So it might not be apparent, but he is ready to kill this dragon. So he is going to attempt his shine transformation.
Go ahead.
That is a 16.
16. Griff, you feel the wonderful warmth of the shine emanate through you as you undergo your beautiful shine transformation.
Yeah, I think an indigo light starts to wrap around him, encasing his backpack as well that he never leaves behind. And Griff's been a little bit busy in the little free time he's had the last couple days. He's been working on these microbots and kind of seeing if he can recapture that to varying degrees of success. But in this moment, all this preparation finally comes to a head, and a swarm of microbots come flying out around him, and big hummingbird wings protrude from his back as they form into a cloak behind him. And he pulls a bow from his shoulder, and he is going to shoot the dragon.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
That is a 21.
That will hit the foam dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, yeah. That is 11 damage.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry, as the DM, I just have to keep track of these things. Did you declare this attack using a power word?
These things are important.
We might need.
I didn't cast a I didn't cast a spell though. I just
Doesn't
shot a
use
bow.
Power of
Is that
Shine.
a little bit?
I mean, personally, and I don't want to be a stickler here.
I mean,
What do you
I'm
want?
really sorry to have to ask this, but
All right. Griff pulls back the string of the bow, taking a deep breath. Breathing out, he says, "Indigo light, long shot," and then releases the arrow.
Fucking sweet. Okay, so how much damage did you say it did? 11? 11 points of damage, yes. You see that your mighty indigo arrow finds purchase inside of the dragon's head. One of its eyes just kind of pops out and like rolls on the floor. It's a foam ball though, so it's not like gruesome or anything. Seems that you've damaged part of its internal structure quite sufficiently.
Griff is gonna slay that dragon.
It is now the Grimmace and his Grimlings' turns. First, the Grimlings are going to run over, and that triggers your sleep-held action, I believe.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, as they approach, Nice seeing them coming, it's like, they're not gonna get in the way of protecting these children by taking these strange evil things off of their persons. So she calls forth, "Light of time, exhaust their minds!"
ooh,
And you see green light kind of like shimmer outward and kind of like swirl around their heads as sleep gets cast.
Yeah, 5d8.
Thank you. 5d8, let's go.
would you like to borrow a D8?
Sure. Woo. That is 7, 9, 16. Make that 32 hit points worth.
So starting with the creature with the lowest hit points in the
Bedtime, children.
Ooh. Exhaust their
Grimling
minds.
1 sort of blinks slowly at first, then starts taking longer pauses and it falls to the side and just a drain of drowsiness. Grimling 1 is fast asleep. Grimling 2 kind of looks over like, what the heck? And charges towards you. Grimling 2 is going to run past you. Are you right in front of... This is just to check if you're provoking an attack of opportunity here.
Yeah, I was like standing in front to just kind of like block the way.
Okay. Grimling 2 is going to try to pull Recklin off of the Grimmace. So we're going to make another contested strength check.
Stakes are high. I do not want to lose to your child. Okay.
That's what this is all really
Okay.
about.
I got an 18.
18.
Oh no.
To no avail, the Grimling tries to pull on you, but just can't get a grip. You have like an iron lock on the Grimmace. It is the Grimmace's turn. Get off of me! What are you? Stop!
Wriggling, stop it!
He said, "All right, you forced my hand." You see the gauntlet start to vibrate. He says, "Form of void light." You see a black sphere start to emanate from this gauntlet, and it covers the area in piercing blackness. I need Anise and I need Recklin to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Ooh. It's a 3.
That's another nat 20, baby.
What the heck? What's happening?
Nah.
Recklin, you feel as though the light itself has been pulled out from inside of you, and you feel so cold, like there's nothing. You are stunned for 1 round. You cannot use your shine powers for 1 round.
Okay.
Anise, you manage to get out of the way just in time. You steal your mind. You don't let the darkness seep in. The Grimmace is going to take the crown from you.
No!
What does that feel like as the thing passes over?
Passes over you.
Yeah.
It feels like a cold chill passing over your body, and you, in that instance, are also enveloped in darkness, but it does not take your mind.
Does the darkness dissipate after, or is it still around?
It is still around.
Okay, cool.
So the rest of the party can't see that.
You cannot see what's going on in there. It is like the light cannot go inside.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think Recklin is feeling a sense of like panic that he hasn't felt in a while. Where this situation, like it was initially really upsetting to him, and now this is it's just like a profound just panic. He hasn't allowed himself to panic, but he is panicking hard right now. It's racing. It's not good.
The Grim Grimace walks up to the jump throne. He puts the crown upon his head. Heavy is the head that... The crown is heavy upon the head that wears the dragon. Kill them! You see the dragon and its mechanical parts enveloped in this sort of perverted orange light. Click, 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 click. It turns towards this black sphere, and it bellows a series of foam balls out of its mouth. Recklin, you get hit by this automatically.
Yeah.
You are stunned. Anise, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are the Grimlings in the AoE too?
They are.
Ah.
The Grimlings will also be making dexterity saving throws.
Well, that's good. Excuse me, should we take it at disadvantage because we're technically blinded?
Stop telling the teacher we have homework. God.
But genuine question.
I feel like honor code, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for bringing that up.
We could have gotten away with it too.
God.
The Grimlings gonna take it too.
I will tell you the DC for the save is 15.
I've got a low dex anyway. I was gonna make it regardless.
Yeah, what is the sleep one? He just gets...
Oh, he just gets smacked by it. Yeah.
no.
I take that back. If it was the one, I would have made it. It's a fail. At a 12.
Everybody in the area will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, are you doing it, Anise?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Anise is not doing great. She gets just like... She is looking around. She's feeling some fear. It's dark all of a sudden. And she just gets smacked in the face with a ball.
It's very disorienting.
It's weird, but this is just like going to the trampoline park as a kid.
It's dark. People are throwing balls at me.
Recklin, you are stunned. You take a turn to recompose yourself, which is very difficult in this darkness. But you feel at the end of your turn like you've regained at least your physical capabilities.
Okay. Shine Brigade. Shine Brigade, nobody, you have to choose to be a hero. You have to choose. Choose. Yes, it's true.
Anise, it is your turn.
Anise, after taking that hit, she puts her hand up to her mouth, and she can't, see her hand in front of her, but she definitely feels, wetness there, and figures, tastes a metallic taste in her mouth, and kind of has a, holy shit, I'm bleeding. It was also just feeling kind of a bit dizzy and disoriented. And then she thinks to the jester kid, the kid who seemed to break out of a haze and come forth and hug her tightly, looking for protection. She thinks about all the kids, telling them where to go and no, you can't go through this door, in a new perspective of, wait, maybe the shakiness was not fear of adults, but a fear of what the heck might happen if they didn't listen to this kid. And she feels a profound sense of wanting to step forward and protect the other kids here.
Right.
And coerced into doing this, perhaps against their will. Would like to see if this triggers her shine armor.
Go ahead and make a shine check.
5.
5. The DC was once again very low.
Yeah.
It was 5, and so actually, you know what that means.
Coins of...
Oh no.
Coins of...
Hey, Coins of fate.
For all of you listening at home, the Coins of Fate are a way for us to decide ties and roles. We understand that there are official rules for that, but we like to add an extra flair of the dramatic. So, when we tie these roles, fate is determined by the flip of a coin. Heads or tails, tails or heads, life or death. Anise, make your call.
Head of the dragon's damaged, so let's go tails, baby. Tails it is!
You feel the shine inside of you glow brightly. You feel your armor, protective, cover you. Anise, what are you doing?
So, this transformation from the outside, entertainingly enough, there's nothing, because it's just dark.
A black hole.
And I think in this moment, Anise feels empowered. She feels a certain weight on her shoulders, but it's suddenly like she gets a surge of energy through her. And looking around, she still can't see anything but black, except around where her arms are. There's these lines of glowing green, and down her body there are a few Tron-esque lines of glowing green as well, down the grooves as well. And she recognizes that she has, for the first time since that time in the community center, brought this armor back. And, well, first order of business, she is going to walk in the direction she seems to remember Recklin being.
Okay. Recklin was right next to you. I imagine just feeling around a little bit, you would find him pretty quickly.
And, Recklin, we need you to get up. Come on. These kids are in danger. And she helps haul him up. Surprised at her own strength in this, because he's a big dude. And she's 5'3", so she just picks him up a bit and is helping to pull Recklin mostly out of the darkness.
Okay, you can do that with your movement. You can drag Recklin out of the darkness.
Awesome.
So if you'd like, you can spend your action doing something, but your movement is spent.
Okay, cool. Do I restore HP activating this armor?
This is the first time?
This is the first time.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this has an interesting potential mechanic.
Very interesting. You have to choose between activating your powers and healing HP.
I like this. I like this a lot.
I do think she does take the full time of her turn doing a transformation and
cool.
moving Recklin out of there.
Yeah, I think I'm blind. I think I'm blind forever. I think this is my life now.
It is dark. I don't know.
Are you blind too? Are we all both blind forever?
I can't see much. Can you see the glowing?
I can't see anything.
Well, look, we'll try to find our way out of this. And yeah, she's dragging him forward some direction, not knowing where the darkness ends.
It's like, oh, I think I see the light. And then I'm right underneath the dragon, oh shit.
I like that.
Yes. Isaac, point of order.
Well, it's probably too late now. I was wondering how the light cantrip works with darkness.
How my shoes doing?
They got their light up shoes on still,
Light up
At this
shoes.
point,
There is no light inside of this sphere. None. Okay, Anise, your turn is over. Michael, you are up to bat.
Awesome. So I see these two come out of the darkness, hopefully?
Yes, you see them come out of the darkness. On the floor, you see one of the Grimlings, the one that you targeted before, just got barraged by foam balls, woke up from a slumber, looks very confused.
Yeah.
The second Grimling looks pretty damaged. His armor has been coming off in chunks.
I just want to call out to Anise. Anise, are you okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
I know I've been asking that a lot recently, but, there's a lot happening.
Well, thanks for checking on me. I feel pretty okay, though, with this armor on. And she like lifts an arm up, and you can see this like fucking full plate armor. You know, these green lines running down it. These comically large pauldrons with a big like shining green crystal in them.
Huh.
Yeah.
It looks good on you. And Michael's gonna turn to the kid that just woke up, and the symbol monkey's still in front of him as well. He's going to just lean back over, turn it back up again. First playtime was over, now nap time is over.
Go ahead and roll it.
Nat 20.
Another one.
Okay.
Another one.
Go ahead and roll crit damage, baby.
That's pretty good. Hey. Okay, 7, 8.
Okay, you're knocking this kid the hell unconscious. Like, this kid is going down for sure.
18 damage and he gets pushed 5 feet back. I'm going to make sure it's non-lethal damage.
Okay, cool. So it fires like a beam of light, right?
So this is the big orange circle. It's just like, I assume that this one is like one big clap. Like it just tick, 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 boom. And then just like an explosion of light comes out.
Yeah, so you see this kid wake up, like look around very confused, and then this pulsating orange light flies towards him, washes over him, and he's just out like a light once again. He just falls on the ground.
I thought you said nap time was over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this. I'm still working on it.
Delilah, you are up to bat.
I will also take as much movement as I can to get closer to Anise and Recklin. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, great. You, with movement from where you currently are, you can go straight to the throne.
Yeah, perfect. Put me right in front if I can.
Okay.
Looking around the room, do I see the guitar here anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Priorities.
Yeah, focus.
Well, I would use it in a spell.
Yeah, of course. The spell. Mm-hmm.
It's cocked on my screen. That's what.
What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
But it's a 6, which is a bummer.
No, you don't see the electric guitar anywhere in the room.
I was gonna use my spiritual weapon and just make that hit. So I guess I'm not gonna cast that then. It's better to try to bring down the dragon or just fuck the kid up.
The Grimmace is very resilient. I would shoot anything at him if I was you.
Yeah.
He'll just deflect it with his magic shield.
Yeah.
I cast tackle.
Oh no. It's flag football all over again.
I cast full Nelson.
Just put this kid in an arm bar.
Yeah, right.
Forms of purple lights.
All over.
Full Nelson.
Honestly, that is what Michael would be doing instead of Shine.
I
Just be
think
like, fucking knucklehead, what are you
Delilah
doing?
is going to... so she is going to lock eyes with the Grimmace.
The Grimmace immediately drops eye contact with you.
That's okay.
But you do get a moment there. You do get a moment.
And in that moment, the Grimmace feels the full brunt of Delilah's scorn
Oh.
and loathing.
Oh.
And it is in that moment that Delilah is going to use her channel divinity, Path to the Grave, to curse the Grimmace until the end of my next turn. The next time that I or an ally of mine hits the Grimmace with an attack, it has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Oh, I feel vulnerable.
Yeah, I think it's like an ego thing. You know, like suddenly the Grimmace it's like a nightmare where, you know, you're standing in front of a crowd with just your underwear on or something.
Yeah.
Like,
And what does Delilah say in this moment?
I know it. I imagine it's such a non-verbal, like emotional thing.
Your flies down.
It's
Yeah, what would get
it's-
a 12-year-old?
it's crueler in this moment. I think it is a straight up like you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh. Jeez. Oh.
And this is coming. You know, it's like Delilah's 24, but she kind of has this old teenager kind of energy to her still. Mm-hmm. And it comes as this like older kid, like really putting a younger kid, air quotes, in their place. You know, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like, you know, when the older kid is like, what are you doing? You're being so stupid right now. And like, yeah.
Yeah, that's devastating. That's a core memory right there.
Because I have my bonus action, I think Delilah, and that's not a spell. Delilah is also going to shoot a first level healing word over to Anise. Oh, you already.
Yeah, she just healed from.
I think
That's right.
Wreck might need it.
Point of order, the black sphere cuts off your view from both Rek and Anise.
I thought they came out next to the dragon.
Oh, did you guys come out to the left?
Look, we can't see shit. I don't know where we came out. Where did we come out, DM?
Let's roll a d4. 4 directions. I didn't assign them before I rolled.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
What? Oh, by the dragon.
By the dragon! It all works out! So yes,
like foretold.
you can see them.
Great. Yeah, so Delilah locks eyes with the Grim Grimace, and this happens. And then Delilah's gaze shifts as Anise and Recklin emerge from the shadow cloud. And Recklin is just looking like they lost the dodgeball match with a dragon. And Delilah doesn't even really have control over it. You see this dark blue energy like covering her, and as she's suffused in this energy, and without even having any control over it, as her eyes lift, the energy, the spectrum just changes to yellow straight from her heart and kind of washing over the rest of her body. It becomes yellow light, and it pours out from Delilah like a ripple in a pond. And Recklin is just awash in it as Delilah is like, "Are you okay?" And that word hits you, and the okay, suddenly you feel stronger.
Feel okay. Yeah.
You are healed for 6 health.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you.
Sorry, that was a long turn.
On the heel of Delilah is Griff.
Ooh, round 2.
On the heel.
Oh no.
I think now that, you know, the Grim Grimace is redirecting the dragon again, the crown's moved, the situation has changed. Griffin sees him put the crown back on and the dragon start moving again and is like, nope, can't have that. So I want to take a shot at the crown.
Oh.
You know, like the apple off the head,
Yeah.
but shoot the crown off the head.
This being a targeted shot, I am going to set the DC at 15.
Okay, and I can add my...
Yes, you
Hit
add
DC to that?
add your hit DC to this. So go ahead and roll an attack as you would to try to hit the crown specifically.
That is a 25.
Absolutely. Go ahead and describe what you do.
Yeah, so,
Everybody take a deep breath. Deep breath.
he looks at the crown and he says, indigo light, regicide, and then shoots the shot at the crown, deposing this king.
You shoot the arrow through the crown, and it shatters through the faux pane glass windows behind it, defenestrated out into the street. The crown is gone.
Nice.
What a shot. Holy crap.
Damn.
Alright, now I'd like to use my action, or my movement to... Well, 2 things. I want to use my Gathered Swarm. I imagine these microbots kind of chase the arrow as it flies, and then they grab the crown and carry it an additional 5 feet away. Just for good measure. Let's just get that out of here.
Yeah, it tumbles into the pavement across the street.
Perfect.
Hopefully no one else picks that up.
That is it. We'll get back to that
That's a
later.
cool
Get that
crowd.
one, yeah.
Oh, is it a Burger King? Cool. And then I will use my movement to move as far away from the dragon as I can, back toward the doorway.
Okay, you do that. It is the Grimling's turn and the Grim Grimace. One of the Grimlings is just going to run away.
Yeah,
Going to
that's
run
smart.
straight for the exit. Would anybody like to take an attack of opportunity as this person runs past?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm standing in the doorway, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll try to grapple him.
Okay.
Like, where are you going, kid?
Yeah, go on, let's make a contested strength check.
I am not very strong. I just want that to be known. I probably don't have a lot of muzzle on these middle schoolers. 17!
You grab him. You grab him. He tries to squirt. You just grab him. You have him. The Grimmace sits atop his throne without a crown. He looks down at the state of the battlefield and starts breathing really heavily. He uses his entire action to take a hit of his inhaler.
Oh
no.
Kiddo.
Recklin, it's your turn.
Oh, now I feel bad. Because I'm about to pound this kid.
Asthma.
Yeah, I think, well, Recklin didn't quite see that. He just... So he's been put underneath the dragon. Once he was out of he just went from darkness. Now he's in dragon. Feeling a little bit better. Okay. We gotta get some shit done. And he tries finding that Zen place. You gotta choose. You got to choose to be a hero. Come on, Recklin. Got this. And he tries to invoke, tries to get that shine power a-rollin', if you will.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of the word.
A Roland is
A-rollin'.
That was the one.
Come on, Recklin. Oh, good. I thought that was a 1. It was a 7. They look similar.
Right, yeah. I mean, if you say that Recklin is not in like a horrible mind state right now, the DC is 5.
I don't think he's in a... he's not terrible. He's a little... He had a chance to kind of get his shit together a little bit during the stun.
Okay.
He's in I think he's okay. He's fine. I don't know. What do you think, DM?
I think he's doing pretty okay. He just got healed.
Okay,
he just got pulled out of the darkness.
He's okay now.
His team is helping
He's just
him.
underneath the dragon. It's fine.
Everything's looking good.
So
Alright.
you undergo your shine
Yeah,
transformation.
as you see, Recklin. Okay, you gotta choose, and he stands up, and takes from his right shoulder and just grasps at this, and which was previously not there. This mirror cape, and you see his space captain outfit emerge, his blaster on his left arm, and he immediately starts getting this pulsing red light, and it just shoots out of the left hand in this kind of uncontrolled, just whoosh, and he kind of makes some adjustments on the right, a few, as if it's like a light, like one of those burners where at first it's like a kind of a continuous out conical, but it kind of goes into a tight flame from his right hand, as if it's like a pilot light now. And he's like, all right, red light, the pizzeria forged blade. And it's just like it almost, and he kind of, what does he do? He has a pizzeria forged blade, and he makes eye contact with this kid who just took a big hit of his inhaler. We gotta get that thing off your right arm. And he just goes and goes again to this kid and tries to pummel him, this time slashing with his left arm right at the kid. That was Flame Blade. That's concentration for 10 minutes. So that was a bonus action to do so. So I can also make it a melee attack action, so that's my bonus action. So I go and I just smack off the kid with this. So he takes 3d6 fire damage.
You have to roll the hit first.
I have to roll the hit. I was ready. I was so ready. I was just telling you what it could do.
I was ready to
It could do.
I was like, yep, that attack hits.
That does. It does. That's a 17 to hit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Let's go.
And he has vulnerability to this because of the
Please don't
curse.
murder this child, please.
The curse of asthma.
Well,
And the curse of being cursed, of being actually physically cursed.
And your teenage elders giving you disdain.
Yeah, that one's painful. It's more psychological.
That is not a huge amount. 7 points of fire damage as Recklin goes, takes his pizzeria forged blade, and just whip.
You see that the Grimmace looks terrified right now. He says, oh, that really hurt. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yes, I am done.
You're gonna take that gauntlet off, yeah?
Yes,
You're
all
gonna
right.
take that gauntlet
Yes, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah,
I'm taking it off, okay? He takes the gauntlet off and drops it to the floor.
Okay.
Do you need to hit your
I'm
inhaler again?
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Holy shit. I'm so sorry.
check on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 10.
A 10. He just needs to take some deep breaths. He just needs to calm down. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. You're the Shine Brigade, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh, hi. I'm the Grimmace.
You already said that?
All right, what's your? I'm gonna drag the other kid that I just have grappled. Be quiet. I am telling your mom all about this.
You don't have to do that.
It's far too late for that. What is your name?
I am Chrysanthemum Dewdrop.
Oh.
I didn't mean for this all to get so out of hand.
Where did you get this gauntlet and that crown? Where did you find it?
Right. I browse message boards about, this is sort of embarrassing, of Frown supporters and, enthusiasts of gloom. And I bought some items that I thought were decorative that turned out to be a little bit more powerful than I expected.
What are you doing on a Frown message board? Don't you know how horrible he is?
I think that it's cool. I think that is rad.
I just look over at Anise. I look over at Michael. I'm like, you guys have kids. What did we do with him?
It's not my kid.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna step back from this one.
I'm not catching a lawsuit.
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Read some articles about rising, neo-gloomists trying to take advantage of insecure young men. And young men, those are very dangerous spaces to be in.
I know. It's like I have all these interests, and when I try to tell other people about these interests, they don't think they're very cool. It's just, I don't know, I don't really, I'm sorry. It's just, like sometimes you go to a place and it's like, you just feel like people get you there, right? Like, does that make sense?
I mean, kind of. Have you ever tried going to, I don't know, looking online for kids your age that might have similar interests to you?
Well,
Games like this kind of thing? Not gloom boards.
I came here because there was a resounding interest in the older times of Sunflower City. I came here under the pretext of LARPing with them at the Jump King. And when I put on the gauntlet, I guess I just got a little bit overwhelmed.
Where is Tia Tumbleweed?
I think that she is in the pit of the dragon.
Right here?
Yeah, if you just go behind the dragon, there's like a maintenance room back there.
Are the rest of the staff back there as well?
Yes, for the most part. There was one person dressed in a weird Jump King rabbit suit that we put in the pizzeria room, the sort of ingredient fridge.
Oh.
Rocco. Hopefully that rabbit costume has some insulation, man.
Oh no, poor Rocker.
Am I gonna go to jail?
You're not going to jail, kid.
No.
No.
But your parents are going to come pick you up. And they will decide what happens to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, listen, I get what it's like to be lonely, but look around you. You put all of this together, and in a, well, not a great way. It is impressive. You brought all of these people together and created your own kingdom. And there's something amazing about that, isn't there?
The way that I made these friends was because of the gauntlet. They had to listen to what I had to say and what I wanted them to do. I didn't want to hurt anybody, but when I put the gauntlet on, it was like you feel really, really sad. And like when sometimes you just feel like even more sad, but it was like the sadness was everything instead of just a part of things. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party. We need to go find the crown and the gauntlet and bring them back to the lab.
Yeah.
Really quick, Delilah's gonna cast Cure Wounds on the unconscious kid.
Hey.
I'm gonna look at the Grim Grimace. I think you have some apologies to make.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that you're right.
Why don't we start with the people that are locked in the maintenance room?
Okay. Yeah, I can show you, if you just follow me.
While y'all are doing that, could I go look for the crown before it disappears or something?
Yeah. You know where the crown is. You look out the window, it's like amongst shattered glass, just on the pavement.
Okay, yeah, I grab it then. I'll join y'all.
Dang, got glass in this like bouncy area.
It's
Oh.
it's more faux glass,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think.
Oh, okay.
Shattered glass maybe wasn't the right thing the DM was looking for. More like shattered foam pieces that scattered on the floor.
It's made of candy. I see.
Yeah, so I'll collect the gauntlet and the crown. We can figure that out later. So this is where they all are.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, this spinning maintenance room.
I'll open the door. Tia, are you in here? Oh my god, you tied them up? God, Michael just storms in angrily.
There is probably 4 people. There's 4 people back here that are tied up. They have gags over their mouths.
Michael will take out a pocket knife and start cutting their bonds.
Oh,
Are you okay?
you're Michael Brown, aren't you?
Yes, you're Tia Tumbleweed.
Yes, Tia Tumbleweed, the very same. I think that we met after the whole incident with the pollinator.
Yes, I didn't expect us to be meeting again under such circumstances.
Well, I have to thank you for saving me. Thank you very much for that. I think that we all appreciate it. Would you mind an exclusive interview with us? I mean, yeah, you gotta understand, this is a big deal. The Shine Brigade coming out and saving lives again.
And Michael's gonna look at the rest of the party like,
Thumbs up. Do it.
Enthusiastic nods.
Okay.
Well, if you wouldn't mind cutting, she holds up her wrists.
Yes,
Cut. Yes, we'll get the van set up. If you just want to come outside, we'll have an exclusive interview with you.
Of course.
Great,
Absolutely.
yeah, awesome. We'll meet you outside.
I'm gonna go check on the guy in the fridge.
Okay. The 2 guards that were there look really like dazed and confused. The one that was very serious about his job now seems to just be eating pizza.
Finally cooked.
Oh no, it's burned to smithereens.
Oh,
You open the back door that leads to the kitchen, and inside of the kitchen there's sort of the lock-in freeze, the walk-in freezer that can only be opened from the outside because it broke a while ago. You open it up, you see a man in a bunny costume just sort of tied up in the corner.
Oh no.
Rack, you have heat powers, right?
Yeah, let's just see what state they're in. I don't want to upset their... let's just... Hey there, buddy! Hey, in the bunny costume! Just approach. You good? You right?
I'll untie him and lead him out of the freezer.
Yeah, he follows you out, takes off this bunny head, which is stuck with a zipper. And so he's like, would you mind? And it's like, would you mind getting that, please? If you wouldn't mind. The zipper, I can't reach it.
Yeah, don't like that.
You unzip it. He takes like the head off the bunny costume. He he looks like he's seen death. He's like sweaty. Weirdly enough, he was like both in this insulated costume inside of a freezer. So somehow Fred's sweaty, even though he's been freezing his ass off. He says, "Oh, Delilah, what's up, man? How's it going?"
Hey, Rocco. How's it going?
Dude, not good. Not good.
Looks like that.
Yeah, like we had like a bunch of people come in here and like, you know, it was like it was little Timmy's birthday party and like he was like so excited and they were like eating food and stuff. And then like this dude with like a gauntlet came in and he was like, "You gotta leave." And I was like, "It's Timmy's birthday party, bro." And then he like locked me up and threw me in the freezer and I've been in there for like a day or two.
Wow. Major bummer, dude.
I know, it like sucks. Oh, anyway, what are you doing here, Delilah?
Oh, we heard about it. I just wanted to come hang out, and then these kids had taken over the place, so we took care of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, rad.
Yeah.
Are these your friends?
Oh, I mean, it's just... yeah. So Recklin's like, no, they're just people, work acquaintances.
Oh my god, you slept on my couch.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that people that made juice were so passionate about the Jump King.
Oh, I've had to get a new job.
Oh, really? Where do you work?
It's the Shine compound.
Oh, no way.
It's really not a big deal. Don't tell anyone else in the band.
Oh, sure, yeah, I won't tell anyone else in the band.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's really good, Delilah. I know that we don't really like get personal a lot of the time, just because that's like not our thing. But I was like worried, like sometimes like you just would decline our invitations, and we'd be like, that's cool and all, but like we hope that she like has a thing, like a gig.
Oh yeah, last time I was being threatened for my life by a giant evil illusion.
Oh shit!
The whole thing.
Oh, Gloom, really?
Yeah, but anyways, trapped in a freezer in a bunny costume.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Sounds like a pretty great idea for a new song.
Oh, you're right. Wait, we have that gig coming up. You think we can like trash something out in a couple days?
Yeah, I bet we could get right on that.
Dude, are you gonna come to our gig?
Yeah, and Recklin took as much emotional damage as he healed. He's like, yeah, I mean, if you're willing to have a work acquaintance come do it, I'd love to come.
I really dig like this like bird vibe that you're going
yeah,
for.
it's like
this,
I don't know what it calls.
futuristic thing going on.
Yeah, it's like a future bird. I don't have good words to say it, but yeah, thank you.
That's rad.
That's right.
You have cool coworkers.
Thank you. I needed that. It's been a day. I tackled so many kids. I feel kind of bad.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, working at the Jump King, you wouldn't believe the number of kids I've had to tackle.
Thank you. That actually does make me feel a lot better.
Like, someone's getting rowdy, like, I'm in a bunny costume, right? Like, There's only one person in the world where that's acceptable to, like, tackle a kid, and that's the guy in the bunny costume.
You're right, okay. I feel, okay. Yeah, this is sort of a bunny costume.
I wouldn't feel bad. They get rowdy out there, man.
Yeah!
Dude.
Yeah!
Rowdy.
Okay. Ooh, this is, my conscience is clear now. I'm gonna... Okay, I've learned nothing.
Rocco and Rec is actually the power duo we've been needing this whole time.
Oh, Delilah, I, like, you know that electric guitar that you've been looking at?
Yeah.
Like, in the top shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I, like, nabbed it before they came in.
What? You did?
Yeah, I put it in the walk-in freezer if you want it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, just, like, sort of a thank you for, like, coming in and, I don't know, like, saving me, I guess.
Thanks. It means a lot to me, Rocco.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait, you put it in the freezer before this? I mishear that?
No, like they came in and I was like at the birthday party, and then they were like, we're taking this place over, and I was like,
oh, I gotcha.
Like that's not cool, man. And so like they broke it, and one thing leads to another, and I'm suddenly in the walk-in freezer with an electric guitar.
Okay, yeah. Ain't no Oh, you know what? You know what? I was about to accuse you of stealing or something. I cannot believe. I'm ashamed I even thought that. What was wrong with me? I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
That was noble of you. You're a good man.
thanks. Anyway, Delilah, they got Crop Fighter 5. I was wondering if you want to go play a couple rounds.
You should meet my other work acquaintance, Griff. He is... he is a natural at Crop Fighter 5.
Oh, no way.
I'll really give you a run for your money, Rocco.
Really? Yeah, because I've been practicing Cornelius lately, and, like, I think I'm pretty solid.
What was your character's name?
Bellus Pepperis.
Yeah, you're gonna be up for your money with this Bellus Pepperis.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess we spend the rest of the day
Just
hanging out here. I think they're just playing like in the background though, like you're catching them in the background of the interview.
Okay, you are led to the Action 5 news van, where it takes probably 10 minutes for people to put makeup on you and for the cameraman to get ready and for lighting to get set up. Tia Tumbleweed kind of talks to you while you're getting ready. She says, don't worry, this is going to be a low-key interview. I know it's your first time being on television. That can be a very big thing. Just take a deep breath. You'll be fine. I won't ask anything that's unexpected.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Deep breath. In and out. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Tia Tumbleweed, live at the site where a teenager going by the name of the Grimmace has taken over a Jump King. The Shine Brigade has swooped in to save the day. I'm joined now by new Shine Brigade member, Michael Brown. Michael Brown, are the allegations of your divorce true?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it true that your wife took both kids in a custody battle?
I fail to see how that's relevant.
Oh, it's very relevant. You got it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The scoop. Michael Brown of the Shine Brigade, a shamed divorced father of 3? More news on this at 5.
Michael is just staring off into the distance as well, like...
She leans in. She says, like I said, nothing unexpected.
Oh.
All right, that's a wrap.
Oh my god!
We saved her.
Why?
The Jump King smelled exactly the same as it had all those years ago. The odor of sweat, pizza grease, and whatever smells were wafting in from the industrial district outside. Delilah had begged her parents for weeks to come here, and now, for her 5th birthday, she got her wish. She didn't have any friends here with her, and it didn't matter one bit. Her mom, her dad, and her older brother Lucas was all the company she needed. Lucas had gotten off from his job at the video rental store just in time to make it to the party. Delilah was glued to him. Lucas, I want to go play Guitar Quest. Will you come with me? You said you'd help me get enough tickets for the headphone prize.
Yeah, of course, Lila. Just let me finish this slice of shield pizza. I haven't eaten all day.
Delilah, darling, you need to eat more. You can't just play the games nonstop.
Yeah, come on. Help me finish this slice, and then we can go play.
She'll need to eat more than that, or she'll get grumpy before bed tonight.
It's okay, Mom. I'll make sure she eats more after we play some games. Those headphones aren't going to win themselves.
Fine, go ahead. But when she's grumpy and won't go down, I'll be the one that has to deal with it.
There, I'm done with the pizza. Come on, Lucas, let's go. Lucas had been playing Guitar Quest since he was Delilah's age, and it showed. He was setting high scores on every track he played, and tickets were rolling out of the machine like they were free. They weren't. Each song cost $0.25 to play, but still. You're so good at this!
If you keep practicing, you'll be too. Don't be afraid to slow down your tempo. You like to speed up whenever you make a mistake.
Can you show me? It's so hard hitting all those notes in a row.
Yeah, sure thing, Lila. I'll put in another quarter, but after this, we need to go back to the table. I think Mom will kill me if I keep you up past your bedtime.
As Lucas put in another quarter, Delilah wished she could never stop playing with him. She'd give anything to have Lucas here today, playing just one more game of Guitar Quest.